Imagine standing in the face of rejection and indifference, yet remaining unshaken, composed and powerful. In a world where egos clash and social dynamics can sometimes feel like a battlefield, what if you could command respect, not through manipulation, but by embodying the core principles of Stoicism? Today, we dive deep into 7 powerful ways to shatter her ego while cultivating the mindset of a high-value man through Stoic philosophy. And no, this isn't about tearing someone down, but about rising so high that you inspire others to level up or fall away. Stick with me until the end, because the last lesson is the ultimate game changer that most men overlook. Let's get started. But before we dive in, take a moment to reflect on what you're truly seeking in your journey toward self-mastery. Understanding your why will amplify the impact of everything we discuss today. Lesson 1. Detach from outcomes. The first lesson is detachment from outcomes. As a high-value man, your peace of mind cannot depend on whether someone approves of you, whether she texts back, or whether the interaction goes the way you hope. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control: our actions, our thoughts, and our reactions. Here's the thing: most people's egos thrive on validation. If you're chasing her, begging for attention, or needing her to respond in a specific way, you're giving away your power. But when you're detached, when her response doesn't define your self-worth, it's a subtle but profound way of showing you're above the drama. It's like saying, "I'm fine whether you're here or not." That's not arrogance, that's power. Actionable insight. Every time you find yourself obsessing over someone's reaction, pause. Remind yourself, this is not in my control. Redirect that energy to improving yourself. Over time, you'll find your sense of worth becoming untethered from external validation. Lesson 2. Master your emotions. A man who cannot control his emotions is a man controlled by others. Stoicism teaches emotional mastery through the practice of rationality. When she tries to provoke you, tests your patience, or pulls away to see how you'll react, remain calm and centered. Why does this shatter her ego? Because most people expect others to react emotionally. When you don't, it sends a clear message. You're not easily swayed, and you're not playing into her game. Think about Marcus Aurelius, who said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When you master your emotions, you're demonstrating strength that can't be faked. Actionable insight. The next time you're triggered, count to 10. Take a deep breath. Analyze the situation logically, not emotionally. Then respond, if it's even worth responding to at all. This practice will fortify your emotional resilience over time. Third, be indifferent to her approval. Here's a harsh truth. Many people's egos are built on the belief that their approval defines others. If you're seeking her validation, you're giving her the upper hand. But if you're indifferent, if her praise or criticism doesn't faze you, you're breaking the cycle. Why? Because indifference disarms the ego. When you don't need her validation, she'll either respect you more or reveal her insecurity. Either way, you're the one holding the cards. Actionable insight. Practice saying, "That's interesting," when receiving compliments or criticism. It shows you're neither desperate for approval nor offended by disapproval. You're simply neutral. Over time, this neutrality will become second nature. Lesson 4. Build an undeniable purpose. A man with purpose is unstoppable. When you're deeply focused on your mission, whether it's building a business, mastering a skill, or achieving personal growth, everything else becomes secondary, including her opinion of you. This shatters her ego because it's a reminder that your world doesn't revolve around her. Instead, you're on a path so compelling that others want to join you or at least respect you from a distance. This aligns perfectly with the Stoic principle of living according to your values and reason. Actionable insight. Every morning, write down your top 3 priorities for the day. Ask yourself, how does this align with my purpose? Then, pursue those goals relentlessly. As your purpose grows, so will your inner confidence and clarity. Lesson 5. Embrace silence and stillness. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is say nothing. In a world obsessed with oversharing and proving points, silence can be deafening. It forces others to confront their own thoughts, insecurities, and assumptions. When she expects you to argue, over-explain, or seek closure, and you respond with calm silence instead, it's a power move. It shows you're not rattled, and you're perfectly fine without engaging in unnecessary drama. As Epictetus said, silence is safer than speech. By embracing silence, you signal that you're not seeking validation or resolution. You're at peace within yourself. This forces others to reflect on their actions and motives without the comfort of your reaction. In relationships, this creates an aura of mystery and strength, qualities that naturally attract respect. Actionable insight. The next time you're tempted to argue or defend yourself, pause. Ask yourself, is this worth my energy? If not, embrace the power of silence. Use this stillness as a tool for reflection and growth. Over time, your composure will become your most formidable asset. Lesson 6. Demonstrate consistency. Consistency is rare in a world full of impulsive decisions and broken promises. When you consistently show up as the best version of yourself, regardless of external validation or challenges, you stand out. Consistency is not just about doing, it's about becoming. A man who is consistent in his principles, actions, and demeanor demonstrates reliability and strength. This shatters her ego because it's a reminder that you're not easily swayed by fleeting emotions or situations. You're steady, reliable, and grounded. It's not about proving anything to her, it's about proving it to yourself. Moreover, consistency builds trust, not just with others, but with yourself. The more you commit to your routines and values, the stronger your inner foundation becomes. Actionable insight. Set standards for yourself and stick to them. Whether it's hitting the gym, sticking to your work schedule, or maintaining your values, let your actions reflect your consistency. Plan your days, execute your goals, and track your progress. Over time, this discipline will define your character and make you a man who is both respected and admired. Lesson 7. Walk away when necessary. The ultimate way to shatter her ego: walk away. When you know your worth and refuse to tolerate disrespect, manipulation, or anything that doesn't align with your values, you're demonstrating the highest level of self-respect. Walking away isn't about giving up. It's about prioritizing yourself. It's about saying, I deserve better, and I'm willing to let go of anything that doesn't serve my growth. This is the hallmark of a truly high-value man. People who thrive on ego-driven dynamics often expect others to cling, chase, or compromise. By walking away, you disrupt their sense of control and send a powerful message. Your peace and purpose are non-negotiable. This principle applies not just to romantic relationships, but to every aspect of life. Toxic friendships, draining workplaces, or unfulfilling commitments, all of these can hold you back if you lack the courage to step away. Actionable insight. Evaluate your relationships and commitments regularly. Ask yourself, does this align with my values and purpose? If someone or something consistently undermines your growth, have the courage to walk away. Trust that by letting go of the wrong things, you make room for the right ones. This act of self-respect is one of the most powerful declarations of your worth. Conclusion: by embracing these 7 Stoic principles, you're not just shattering egos, you're building an unshakable foundation as a high-value man. Detach from outcomes, master your emotions, and prioritize your purpose. Be indifferent to her approval, embrace silence, demonstrate consistency, and, when necessary, walk away. Remember, Stoicism isn't about control over others. It's about mastery over yourself. When you embody this philosophy, you inspire others to rise to your level or fade away, and either outcome is fine by you. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on mastering Stoicism and living as a high-value man. And let me know in the comments, which of these principles will you implement first? I'll see you in the next video.